Hey, what's up guys, Starry Ray here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are ranking Backlash matches. Now Backlash was a lot of fun. There was two matches that were just amazing in my opinion, just really awesome matches, and the rest were okay. I think we kind of knew what to expect for some of the other matches, but still Backlash was a lot of fun and I enjoyed my time watching it. And yeah, before we get into the rankings, I would just like to say that I am a new fan. I stopped watching wrestling for years, around like 5 years, and yeah, I'm getting back into it. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do these tier rankings with y'all, and leave a comment and tell me what matches you agree with or disagree with. So yeah, enough talking, let's go ahead and get into it. Just don't forget to like and subscribe, and now let's go. So the match that opened up Backlash in Puerto Rico was Bianca Belair versus Iyo Sky for the Raw Women's Championship. Now that kind of confused me because Bianca Belair and Iyo Sky are now on SmackDown, so that kind of got me caught up right there. But yeah, it was for the Raw Women's Championship, and this match, oh my god, this match was perfect. This match was very perfect, dude. The crowd, the Puerto Rican crowd, was so into this match. They were all in on Iyo Sky as well, and it was interesting because you can see Bianca Belair was kind of like what's going on here, and but she played the heel role. She kind of started to do some heel maneuvers as well, and that was a very cool on the fly move, audible to see. But yeah, Bianca Belair and Iyo Sky, they put on an amazing match. There were so many great moves in this match. Iyo Sky was working the arm of Bianca Belair, and then there was a part where Bianca Belair was on the floor and Iyo Sky did like the handstand and then dropped the knee on the arm of Bianca Belair. That was crazy. And yeah, there was also the part where Bianca Belair picks up her opponent, but then she's selling the arm, so she had to drop Iyo Sky, but Iyo Sky took a nasty fall. She fell almost directly on her face. I think it was directly. Yeah, that was a nasty fall. But this match was a lot of fun. There was that power bomb off the top rope. That was awesome. And yeah, this match was awesome. Damage Control did get involved, but it's hard to say. Damage Control, specifically Bayley's motivations. It looks like Bayley wants to help Iyo Sky and Dakota Kai. She really is trying to help, and she's doing a lot of face things. She's doing good guy stuff. She originally had this match, the number one contender match for this pay-per-view, but she gave it up to Iyo Sky or Dakota Kai, whoever they picked, and they ended up being Iyo Sky. But she originally gave it up, and she was kind of mad about it. We saw it on Raw where she was kind of she was a little salty about it. But the past couple weeks, you see Bayley is full Damage Control. Her and Dakota Kai are actually going to go after the SmackDown, or I think it's Raw. It's kind of brandless, I guess, the tag titles. Dakota Kai and Bayley are going after that. And in the last couple of days, you could even see that Bayley was pro Iyo Sky, and it looks like everything was all good. And Bayley came out, and she was trying to help, and they got interfered, and they actually did help, but Bayley went just a little too overboard. She went a little too overboard. She grabbed Bianca Belair's hair. The ref saw it. Iyo Sky was on the top rope. She was going to do her moonsault to win. She had to stop because the ref was in the way and everything. And then that allowed Bianca Belair to get up and do the KOD and win the match. So yeah, it was a very fun match, and the ending was kind of it was a protected finish for Iyo for sure, but it also I like the finish because I feel like I don't want Damage Control to break up. I do like Iyo Sky, Dakota Kai, and Bayley all together, but if they gotta break up for Iyo Sky to get this main roster, the superstar treatment, maybe it's okay. I don't know. We gotta see. But as of right now, Damage Control, Bayley specifically, did cost Iyo Sky the match. And yeah, without I went on that long ramble about this match, but that was an S tier match for me. Awesome match, awesome match. The crowd, specifically the crowd, made me feel so much like this match felt so much important because of the crowd. The build for this match was just kind of okay, but the crowd, you would think that this was like the greatest rivalry in WWE in the past years. Like, the crowd was so into this match, and it just made this match feel so much more important. And the ladies put on an awesome match. This is probably one of my favorite WWE matches I've seen all this year. It was awesome. It was really awesome. I loved it. It's going in the S tier. After that is Seth Rollins versus Omos, and this match was okay. That's what I'll say. It was okay. I think everybody knew that Seth Rollins was going to win this match. Seth Rollins has already made it clear that he's going after the new Raw Championship. He doesn't care about this match with Omos. There was no build to this match at all. They had just like one segment together. There was no build for this match at all. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like bleh about this match, mainly because I feel like Omos needs to start winning. He really needs to start winning. It's hard though. It's hard to just build around a big guy. It's so hard to make it believable that he's losing these matches, because he should be dominating. And yeah, I know Seth Rollins had to do 3 stomps and he had to do a super stomp, but I don't know, it's just rough to see Omos just lose. When realistically he should win this match very easily. But yeah, it's Seth Rollins. He wasn't going to lose. That's why I'm kind of iffy, or just kind of meh about this, because I think we all knew he was going to win. So yeah, I'm going to put this in the C tier. It was an okay match. There were, like, the super stomps were pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just ready for Omos to start winning some matches, and I'm ready to see Seth Rollins move on to the new title. So yeah, I put this in the C tier. It was an okay match. After that is Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory for the USA title. Now, this match was also kind of just okay. I think the reason why it was just okay is because WWE had their house tour in Europe and everything, and they were doing this match, and we saw it on Twitter. The finish where Bobby Lashley would spear Bronson Reed, and then Austin Theory would throw out Bobby Lashley and get on top to win the match. We saw it all on Twitter, and they did the same thing here. And it's a good finish. It is a good finish, but I don't know. I'm just not that high on Austin Theory. I don't see what he is, I guess. I just don't get it. I just don't get Austin Theory as a champion. I like Bobby Lashley more as a champion. Yeah, this match was really good though, especially for Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed put on an amazing show. I think everybody on Twitter was even applauding Bronson Reed for what he did. Bronson Reed is a good wrestler and everything. It's just that he doesn't really have a character yet. We don't really know what Bronson Reed is really about. He's just kind of like a badass dude that can do some devastating moves. And I think once Bronson Reed maybe gets a little character, and once he gets into some really good feuds, I thought the Bobby Lashley feud was going to do that, but they got split up during the draft. Yeah, I don't know. Bronson Reed has a lot of potential though, and but now he's on Raw, so he's not going to be able in this title scene no more. But Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley, they're going to continue the feud. I think this is going to continue the feud going on in the future, and I think eventually Bobby Lashley is going to get that title. But this match, I'm just going to put it in the C tier. It was just an okay match for me. After that is Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's title. Now, this match was okay as well. Like I said, I think everybody knew that Rhea Ripley was going to retain her title. She just won at WrestleMania. She was going to keep it. Zelina Vega was severely undersized, and yeah, it was just that type of match. Rhea Ripley was going to win regardless of what happened. What made this match very, very interesting and a little bit more fun, it was the home factor for Zelina Vega. You could see it all over her face that she was emotional. She was very, very emotional to be competing in Puerto Rico. It was very, very emotional for her. She had her family there, and the crowd was like had her back for sure, and she had all the emotions on her face. And that match, that type of environment and everything made the match just a little bit more better, because I think everybody knew Rhea Ripley was gonna win, but just the environment that match had and just the emotions that it had, it made it a little bit better. I'm still gonna put this match in the C tier because not a lot really happened. It was really just Rhea Ripley kind of dominating. Zelina Vega did get some offense in, but it was a very short match. I think it was only like 7 to 6 minutes. A very, very short match, but there was a lot of emotions in it, and I can appreciate that and respect it. But I gotta put it in the C tier. I gotta, be honest. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that match. After that is Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest, and this match honestly should have been the main event. This match was amazing, dude. That match was amazing, dude. That was sports entertainment. There's no other way to put it. They did everything in this match to make it awesome. And Bad Bunny is such a fan of WWE that you can see it, dude. He's selling the moves. He knows the in-ring psychology. He knows how to play into the crowd and everything. He just understands it, and he gets wrestling, and he gets WWE. You can see he is a fan of this. He's a fan, and that's why this match was so awesome, because he just knows what to do. He knows. He just gets it, and it's just that simple. He gets it. We get people like Logan Paul, he's actually pretty decent. I won't lie, he's pretty decent, but it feels more like Logan Paul is trying to use WWE in his career rather than Bad Bunny. He wants to be a part of the WWE universe. He wants to join WWE rather than Logan Paul wanting to use WWE. That's the way I see it, and that type of stuff really makes this type of match even better, because that this was probably like a fever dream, an unrealistic dream for Bad Bunny as a kid. He grew up watching WWE, and he probably imagined like having a WWE match like we all did. And now he's doing it, and he's doing it in his hometown, and it just hits different. The vibe, the crowd were all into it, and this match was awesome. And shout out to Damian Priest as well. He put on a performance as well. They were working that leg, and he was like, stop, dude, stop, this hurts, and all that type of stuff in the corner. And then there's the part where Bad Bunny was going to hit him with the chair, and Damian Priest was like, no, don't do it, and Bad Bunny reflects, and he's talking to him, and then Damian Priest kicks him in the face. That type of stuff is just so good. And this match was overbooked as well. Carlito made his return. Like, what? Carlito? This match was overbooked as hell, but it was just so awesome. So many cool spots happened. Bad Bunny going through like table, I guess, like some construction. This match was just really, really awesome, and you can see that Bad Bunny loves WWE. And this is going in the S tier for me. What an awesome match. After that is the Bloodline, or I don't even know if you can call them the Bloodline anymore. The commentators don't call them the Bloodline anymore. It was the Usos and Solo Sikoa versus Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Matt Riddle. Now, ranking this match is kind of hard because honestly, I kind of feel a little tired with this, with these competitors. They've been fighting each other since WrestleMania. It feels like it's just been Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Matt Riddle versus the Usos and Solo Sikoa over and over on the shows SmackDown and Raw. So it kind of feels a little redundant at this point, but there were some really cool spots. Obviously there's that one spot where Kevin Owens takes that, stare shot. It looks awful every time he does it. It looks really, really bad. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of super kicks, tons of finishers that didn't really count. But I think the thing that really puts this match a little bit above the C tier is that there's this story going on with the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa he's had it up to here. Like, he is ready to, Samoan Spike his brothers. He's done with the Usos. The Usos are just at this point just fools. They're super kicking each other and everything, and the Usos are getting in their way 100%. The Usos are fooling themselves, and they don't even have the championships anymore. And that's Solo Sikoa's thoughts. He's done. He's done with the Usos at this point. He wanted to spike him. He really, really wanted to spike him, but he didn't. He didn't do it, but he was that close. At the end of the match, he was that close. He was furious. So yeah, they were teasing this Bloodline split up they've been teasing for a while now, but it's getting there. It's very much getting there, and that's kind of why I gotta put it in the B tier. The match itself was good. All of these competitors are very, very good, but we've seen it so much. That it's getting a little tiring. But because of the ending and everything, I gotta put it in the B tier, because the Bloodline storyline is still very, very good in my opinion, and I'm just ready for the blow off essentially, and it's coming very soon, it looks like. So hopefully we get that and it's not prolonged, but it probably will be. And finally we get to the last match, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Now this match was honestly a little weird, I would say. Ranking this is gonna be weird because it started off very, very good. Cody Rhodes, he came out, and Brock Lesnar came out, and then Cody Rhodes attacked him immediately, took stare shots and everything, and Cody Rhodes was bringing the pressure and just the motivation and everything. He was in there, he was doing it. And then as the match goes on, Brock Lesnar gets his way, and then there's the turnbuckle spot where Brock Lesnar bleeds. Cody Rhodes takes off the turnbuckle, throws it into the crowd, and then Brock Lesnar later on gets cut open because of the exposed turnbuckle. And this part to me is very, I don't know, it just feels cheaty, I guess. I don't know. This is how Cody Rhodes is gonna go about, finishing his story, going through all the, trials and everything that he got to go through. It just feels a little weird. And I feel like they had this finished because they want to run this match again. They want to do this match later on in the future. I feel like, honestly, at Night of Champions, this is probably going to be a rematch, because Cody Rhodes used the exposed turnbuckle to essentially win this match. Obviously, he did win on a roll up, but opening up Brock Lesnar obviously gave him a huge advantage, and Brock Lesnar was bleeding like crazy. Instantly after hitting that turnbuckle, he was just gushing blood, and it was a very, very cool visual. And I think that's probably why they had this match go on main event, because they wanted the visual of Brock Lesnar busted up, and they couldn't have the mat all bloody for the Bad Bunny match. I think that's why the Brock Lesnar match main evented. But still, I don't know, this match it just feels so weird, because I feels like Cody Rhodes, his whole story and everything is that he's trying to do it, I guess, kind of legitly as well. But I don't know, it just feels like he took a shortcut in this match. It feels kind of like he took a shortcut, and I think they're gonna probably run this back at Night of Champions. But the visual of Brock Lesnar bleeding all over, and the blood all over Cody Rhodes, he even had it in his hair and everything, was very, very cool. It was, yeah, it was just a cool visual. And yeah, I don't know, I'm having a hard time really thinking about where I want to rank this. Part of me wants to put in A, mainly because of the visual, but I think I'm gonna put it in B as well, mainly just because the finish. Like I said, it just feels like Cody Rhodes was taking a shortcut. Anyways, that is my tier ranking for Backlash in Puerto Rico. What a fun show. What two awesome matches that we had, and some very okay matches as well, entertaining matches. And yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about my rankings. What would you change? What was your favorite matches? Let me know how you feel about the show. Let me know how you feel about Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. That's, I feel like, one of the ones that can be up in the air. So yeah, let me know how you feel about that. in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.